Hey guys. Alright, so today I'm going to be pulling apart one of my absolute favorite songs. It's by the Beatles, and it's called From a Well, not by the Beatles. John and Paul wrote it, and they gave it to Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas. It's probably one of the easiest one-man band songs to play. I'm going to play it in full, and I'm going to show you the theory behind it, and how I pull the notes in from what I play. So, kind of opens up like Kathy's Clown a little bit by the Everly Brothers. Lot to unpack there. I'm going to show it to you. So I start out with the open note. And again, you bounce G to C. It happens a lot on those kinds of songs. So, but you hold down that G note because the G is constant in both keys. So the first time you move your bass note, your bass player, here you're kind of creating a D chord. A D major chord. So you go on the B string, you go. But a D or B minor 7. You're doing one of those kind of chords when you're going. Because you're going. You're doing the D string as well. Here, B minor 7, and this is more D. Now you're on an E minor chord, so right? But there's no vocals going on. So then you go octaves on A. It's a cliche, it's a walk down cliche. Now our next chord is F. But he sings the Lydian note, so and you hear both notes on the recording. I love that chord. Love it. But that's actually more the note that his leads into. Now, watch the bridge section. Now, a lot of chords going on in that bridge. So, C to a D, where you're hitting the high E, so you're going. And the D, remember, you grab the third. If you have the root or the 5 in the melody, you grab the third. So, no, I have the 5 in the melody. Grab the third. The third's the most important note of the chord. So then you're going 5, 6, 7, but with the third in the bass. Now, he's playing a B minor, or I'm playing an A minor, but don't move that pinky until it's right above it. Now, same walk down. Here's where the song gets nice and interesting. That's if you want to simplify the bass. So you're going, because you got the A, and that kind of implies the 5 in a way. But you're going, so again, that's. You can even lift up your finger. It sounds natural. It sounds nice and ringy. You know, so that's a line cliche. You're going, and you're suspending the 4, and then you're going into a constant chord. So that's actually the help chord. And there's a few other Beatles songs. Oh, there's a Ticket to Ride, you know. right? But you hear that chord a lot around that album, around the Help album. You know, but this was before. I think this is 63, 64. So you go. Get the fingering pattern. You know, you're going to do a lot of this. I know you don't think so going into the style, you know, even if you're more... You're still going to be doing a lot of this with the finger pick, so... Remember, uncover. So now, same cliche. Go 3rd, 2nd, 1, major 7. Now it gets interesting. Because the melody note is that A. The chord, on the other hand, is D. Right? So you're going 7, 1, 7. Alright, that's... Then on the E minor chord, you go 3, 4, 5. Then you're hitting your 5, but you're going to pull that 2. That A adds a nice depth and a lot of like anchor in a way. These chords are very Chet Atkins, but they're in a lot of other music. They're in the blues a lot that you don't really pick up on. That's a D chord. That's a D7 chord. D dominant 7. You got your 5, your 3, your 5, your 7, and your 9. So it's a dominant 9 chord. But you're not sounding out this E. You could do again, I wouldn't go with the A octave because you need a 3rd. You need a 3rd in every kind of chord you play to determine the direction. Your chord in your 3rd is either a major 3rd, and that's here, or your minor 3rd, that's here. You could go, if you want a nice colorful chord, you know, have a chord like this. This is an omitted 3rd, but it's a hollow sound. And on the other side of the coin, you can have a 4 chord. Again, it's hollow because you're not sure if you're hearing this as the 3rd, this is the 4th. It's suspended. It's a suspended chord. And they're very important in music. So... Notice, only the 3rd moves. You know, that's what makes us... Notice, this time I played that with my pinky. Again, because you're singing the root, you've got to have another note, preferably the 3rd. I always stress, preferably the 3rd. You're singing the root, or the singer playing on the root on top of the chord, which implies that you're singing. Now you're on a 3rd. Now you can hit this, but this, you land on this, it sounds hollow. You land like this, or even like this, you got a harmony there. You're completing your sentence a little bit. Sentence can be top down. It can also be wide. I don't like to play too many root notes in the melody. Root notes in the melody make the music sound weak. You want the melody to move around. It doesn't have to move around. Maybe you're doing something like... But, you know, it's primarily devoid of the root notes. When you have too many root notes... notice there's no harmonies. I'm coming up with it. Someone could take that. Nice jazzy.